Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's weekly Cosmic Dive. I'm Shane Smith, astrologer, and I'm very happy to have you here with me. Happy Memorial Day. This is Monday, the 25th of May, and we are celebrating Memorial Day. And a call out to the brave and dedicated folks who have served or who are serving our country and preserving its freedom. My hat's off to you. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for your service. Okay, this week's weekly cosmic dive has a lot of vibrations happening. It's a cacophony of vibrations, if you will. And so what we're going to do is we're going to break it down for you so it is a little more simple to understand. So here we go. We like to say that this is a 10-minute guide through the week ahead using vibrational astrology, an exciting, developing, and evidence-based astrology. We explore the key planetary vibrations and discover how to work with them in supportive, uplifting, and non-fear-based ways. This knowledge helps strengthen our alignment with the natural rhythm and wisdom of the cosmos. This is for the week of May 25th through June 1st, and we have a full moon in the picture. So literally, it's right there. So we'll talk a little bit about that. First, I like to always say that if we look at the planetary configurations that are going on at any given time, there are a number of different ways we can look at the vibrations they are relating to one another in. And there are a number of different vibrations. And what I try to do is I try to extract certain key vibrations that you can focus in on. Otherwise, it can be really confusing. Like I said, it's a cacophony. So we tune into these frequencies like we tune into a radio station by choice. Which frequencies do you choose to frequent? So if we take a look at the chart right now, these are the planetary configurations we see in Pluto. I did this once before. That's crazy. In Aquarius, we have Pluto. In Aries, we have Neptune and Saturn. In Taurus, we have Mars. In Gemini, Uranus, Sun, and Mercury. In Cancer, Venus, Jupiter. And in Virgo, the moon, but not for much longer. It'll move into Libra. So this is kind of like the wheel of what is happening. This is what we're used to looking at. However, if we look under the hood of this wheel, we'll see a number of different vibrational patterns happening, and that's what I'm going to break down for you. Here it is. Take a look at that. Yeah. As the planets begin to separate from one another, they begin to form all these different kinds of vibrational relationships. So let's begin with Monday. That's today. We open the week with inspiration, optimism, and a sense that new possibilities are trying to emerge through creativity and connection with others. There is a strong desire to rise above limitation and express something more authentic, visionary, and alive. At the same time, balance passion with flexibility so enthusiasm does not become rigidity or my way or the highway. Tuesday deepens the emotional and creative momentum already building, encouraging you to seek freedom and empowerment through meaningful self-expression. The day supports flowing beyond old restrictions and stepping into a greater sense of personal possibility and purpose. Keep your heart open while avoiding unnecessary conflict born from impatience or rebellion against others. Wednesday, there is a spike in that stillness and inner wisdom and focus line, that black line. So we have another spike too with excellence and transformation. So a 7 and 13 vibe on Wednesday. It will blend discipline with joy, showing that structure and spontaneity do not have to oppose one another. Music Movement, creativity, and shared experiences can become powerful outlets for restoring balance and satisfaction. The urge for change remains strong, but the healthiest breakthroughs come when freedom is guided by wisdom rather than reaction. Thursday, look at that excellence and transformation line. That's a 13 vibe, and it shifts attention toward practical achievement, especially in business, organization, and long term improvement. You may clearly recognize where standards need to be raised and where adjustments are necessary for greater success. This is an excellent day for refining plans, elevating quality, and taking mature actions toward your goals. On Friday, things begin to mellow down a little bit, but we still have 7 and 13 vibrations to consider. Friday carries a thoughtful, introspective tone that encourages heartfelt communication and deeper personal reflection. Words, music, art, and conversation can become vehicles for expressing truths that normally stay beneath the surface. The day invites you to rise above ordinary routines and reconnect with the joy, beauty, and emotional freedom that nourishes the soul. On Saturday, we see a little green line peeking up. That's our smooth and harmonious Vibe 9 line. And Saturday emphasizes meaningful effort with others, highlighting the fulfillment that comes through cooperation, service, and shared purpose. There is also a restless desire to pursue higher standards and create something more beautiful, inspired, and significant in your environment or relationships. Passion and ambition are heightened, making this an excellent day to channel energy into constructive projects rather than scattered activity. And then we get to the full moon on Sunday. It happens about 2:44 a.m. Mountain Time, and the moon will be in Sagittarius. So here we go. I'm going to break this down for you a little bit here. The full moon brings a sense of completion, as we know, illumination, clarity, and the moon reflects the sun's light in its fullest expression. So we have to consider then, where is the sun? Well, the sun is opposite the moon, it's in Gemini. With the sun in Gemini and the moon in Sagittarius, this lunation asks for balance between quick thinking curiosity and deeper philosophical understanding. Gemini gathers information, asks questions, moves swiftly through ideas, while Sagittarius seeks wisdom, meaning, and a broader truth. Together, they encourage blending an active, inquisitive mind with thoughtful reflection and vision. For the rest of Saturday, we see a restless and progressive line peaking, that is vibration 11, and that tells us that we want to expand awareness toward philosophy, wisdom, and the larger meaning behind life's experiences. We may feel driven by sudden bursts of ambition and inspiration. Through periods of rest and recovery will be equally important. The day encourages us to pursue truth and growth while remembering that lasting success requires both vision and balance. I think if we were to sum up this week, we would say it in a mantra. And the mantra is, I rise beyond limitation with wisdom, creativity, and purposeful balance. There you have it. Thank you for joining me on this very special Memorial Day presentation of the weekly Cosmic Dive. I look forward to seeing you all next week. In the meantime, remember to ask, which frequencies do I choose to frequent? Thank you. Bye-bye.